Why do you want to learn English? What's the reason? What is your goal? Every person has their own reason and own goals to learn English. Do you know, friends, what we generally do? We learn lots of vocabulary, we learn English grammar, and we spend our lots of time and many hours to practicing these all things. And why we are practicing? Only for one reason. We won't be able to speak English fluently and confidently. But how can we do that? Let me tell you. Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel English with Ma Madam. Friends, in this video we are going to talk about two best technique that if you are going to follow, it will really give you to more fluency to speak English. So watch the video till the end, because if you skip the video, you will not be able to understand properly. And I want to tell you one thing more. It's a humble request that if you like my video, please do subscribe my channel. So without any further delay, let's get started. If you really want to speak English fluently, then you need to do one thing more, and the thing is practice, practice, practice. Yeah, the more you practice, the more you learn. Let me tell you one example to make you understand better. Suppose you buy a car, okay, and you want to drive, but you don't know driving. So you want to learn driving. And for learning driving, you buy a driver's manual book and you started reading that book. You read all the rules and regulations and all signs for driving, okay? After completed that book, will you be able to drive or will you be a good driver? Of course not. Why? Because you never touched the car. Even though you have theoretical knowledge is very good, but practical knowledge is not. The more you drive a car, you will be a good driver. So don't worry, I am not here teaching you driving. I am just giving you one example. Our speaking is just like driving. If you are learning lots of vocabulary, lots of grammar, but you are not speaking, then you will not be able to speak fluently. Here, no matter how much time you are spending for learning English, how much time you are spending for learning vocabulary and for listening anything, but if you are not speaking, you will not be able to speak fluently and confidently. Now, a big question by every English learners that I understood that practice is important for speaking, but how can we do practice? Tell me some ideas. So, my dear friends, you can practice your English by two ways. First is with partners and second is at home alone. If you have a friend who is also trying to improve his speaking English skills, then it is good for you. You can practice together. And if you have not any friends, not any partners, so don't worry guys, you can practice by other ways. You can practice your English at home alone. But many people think that it is not possible to practice speaking English at home alone or without going any classrooms or a teacher. Well, of course, having a teacher to talk to is a good option, but it can be expensive and it's not possible for every time. You need to do also practice with your own. So let's know the ways. You can start talking with yourself. It sounds might be little bit crazy people, and maybe some people will think for you that you are out of your mind, but who cares? You are practicing your English. So let them think and start doing your practice. In fact, we are always talking with ourselves, and talking with ourselves is thinking, and whatever we think, we just speak. So by this way, you can improve your thinking also. Now, how will you start talking with yourself? You can imagine yourself in a particular situation and then start talking with yourself about it. For example, stand in front of the mirror, okay, and think, who is looking in the mirror? I know that person is you, but you think that that person is someone else. That person is your friend and imaginary friends, and start talking with your friends, okay? Start talking with him at any topic, like what do you like to do? What do you do in the morning time? What's your like? What's your dislike? Who is your favorite actor? And what is the plan of your future? You can pick any topic and start conversation with him or her. This is the best way to improve your fluency. By this way, you can improve your fluency at the next level. Number 2 method is start describing the picture. It means you can take any picture from any book, any poster, or from Google. It doesn't matter you are taking picture from where, but after taking picture, start describing the picture. Start thinking about the picture. Whatever you are seeing in the picture, like if something is emotional in the picture, then you can describe that things. If something is funny in the picture, then you can describe that things. You can describe color of the picture. Anything, whatever you are seeing in the picture, just try to describe. It will take you 4 to 5 minutes and try to describe 4 to 5 minutes about this picture. This is also a very good way to speak English fluently and also a very good practice for your fluency. Now we will meet in the next video. Till then, you practice your English by 2 methods. And if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for listening me.